It's a battle of the old and the new here with Fable, a very good new card. Force of Will, solid card. I think I'm gonna go with Channel though. I think that going very hard on that with Eldrazi's and blue-green with Mystical Tutor. That's gonna be my pick. Followed up with, well, here is Opposition, a card I kind of said I wasn't super high on. So I'm just gonna take Arbor Elf here. Following up with Sakura Tribe Elder. Still haven't seen anything insane to get into play with Channel, but that might come. I might do this Hybrid Crazies, but we could be mono green. We're probably gonna splash some color. The Sakura Tribe Elder helps with that. Pretty clear Nissa here. Much better than Toski, I think. Pick Kogla here. Not particularly good with Channel because you have to pay so much green. Alright, so now we're getting put to the test because there is Wall of Roots, pretty solid. Deranged Hermit. Okay. Dark Depths, set up the Dark Depths combo. Or Skull Clump, which actually doesn't look horrible here with Arbor Elf and Sakura Tribe Elder. So, I think I'm going to... So Dark Depths is very nice with Elvish Reclaimer, Primeval Titan. And Wall of Roots is good, but more replaceable. So I think I'm going to take Dark Depths here. Find that it's pretty good, especially in green, where you got Elvish Reclaimer and Primeval Titan to help it. Oops. So now I can just take Elvish Mystic, and I don't really suffer the loss of Wall of Roots that much, because they are somewhat similar. They have their both strengths and weaknesses. Wall of Roots is 1 mana more expensive, but it survives more removal, blocks better. So, and they both doesn't fix my mana necessarily. I think Question Beast is pretty weak. Although it can have its moments, but most of the time it's just too middle of the road. When you're green, you want to have the cheap early stuff to ramp, and then you want to have the super expensive stuff like Craterhoof, Kogla. You don't want to have in the road cards like Questing Beast, and even Elder Gargoyle sometimes is a little too weak, I think. Oh, speak of the devil. Here's Elvish Reclaim. I'm just gonna take it here. I love Sylvan Library, and I even think Procedure is nice, but when you got Dark Depths, you gotta shoot for the stars. So Elvish Reclaimer is great here. Oops. It's a card that you can also combine with Fetch Land. I don't hate Hex Drinker at all. This looks like a... I'm gonna be heavy, probably mono green, maybe splashing something, but still haven't seen anything particularly great to get in with Channel. You can play Ugin sometimes with Channel. That's a card that wins the game in a lot of matchups. Alright, I'll take Opposition now, you never know. I think that Grist is a pretty bad card. But it's nice if you have, I guess, Green's unseen it, but yeah, I think it's too bad. Alright, I'm not gonna play Palinchor in this deck. I might splash Ravages of War, you never know. It's a very nice card with mana dorks, and in some matchup it can be devastating. But right now I only have Sakura Tribe Elder, and you rather pay the white with a creature because then you get to keep the mana if you want to splash something else white. But yeah, we'll see. I'm not sold on either that or Opposition. I take Toski now. You never know. Never know. So looking for Primeval, Thespian Stage of course, because without Thespian Stage this card is not good enough. Alright, I'm gonna take the Range Summit over Wall of Roots once I got Opposition, because it has more potential. Also Toski. And the Strider. But I would need some more fixing to play this opposition. But Hermit is nice with opposition. That is an old classic deck, in fact. Alright, Sol Ring it is. I mean, would love Ulamog to wield so I can play it with Channel. Fast Bond is a card that doesn't do much here, but it has potential. We got Courser and Strip Mine, but yeah. Sol Ring it is, don't mind. Alright, we're back, and I think Avenger Sendigo is going to be my pick. I just picked up Sol Ring so I have more mana, and it's a nice card to get with Natural Order. Obviously, insane with opposition. The only problem that you're going to kill your opponent way before you get to tap a lot of things down. Alright, I mean, I generally don't like Magus of the Order, but it is not completely unplayable, and this pack kind of sucks. I mean, Tovala's Harmsmoss is just so much worse than Kogla or Avenger, I think, so... Gonna take Magus of the Order, even though it's not particularly great. Gonna take Mishra's Bauble here. Don't have enough blue for Shelldock, and this means I'm playing a 39 card deck. Nice. Perfect. Ulamog is fantastic with Channel, and not much competition here either. Going to take Llanowar Elves here over Elder Gargot. I think Elder Gargot's too small. Alright, so there is Argot for some potential with Titania, which I saw earlier, but I'm just gonna take Acidic Slime. I think it's a pretty nice card. Looking to have Crater Hoof here to be able to play Magus of the Order. I'm gonna remove Opposition of Ravages right now. I only have Sakura for fixing. Garruk is nice. Sort by mana value. I wield Ulamogs, so now I have both Ulamogs. And I think that's enough for Channel. I mean, I will take Emrakul if I get it, but I'm not gonna super highly prioritize it. So I got... I think Waterlog Grove is a card I can play. Green is a deck that can often don't care too much about losing a bunch of life, and it's nice to have a card that cycles. I also don't have Rofellos, so it doesn't really hurt me that it's not a forest. But I haven't seen Thespian Stage. Take Huntmaster just in case. Smokestack is too slow, I think. So yeah, this card is not great, but it is playable if you get like Crater Hoof. Alright, there's Titania, but I did pass that card. Coma plus Magus. Yeah, probably better than Titania. Titania is just bad. Too small ball. And I guess the boat. Let's see. Fiend Artisan is a green card. Problem is, if you want to get something super expensive, you have to pay a lot of green. There's Argoth, okay. Well, I don't even think that's particularly great. Alright, it's the last card. No, it's not Thespian Stage. So Progenitus, if I want to get that, but I can probably wield it. I think a card like Regrowth is okay. It's nice if you're playing as a deck with Counterspell or Discard, you can get back Channel. I guess I'll take it here. So Noble Hierarch, Uro, Fetch Land. Just gonna take Noble Hierarch. It means I'm a little more likely maybe to get the Ravages in there or opposition, but if nothing else, it's a good ramper. Yeah. Okay, guess Cradle is a fantastic card in mono green, so I'm gonna take it. It's one of the big reasons to even be mono green. So that's pretty good. And Rofellos is another one. Okay, so still haven't seen Thespian Stage, but I'm getting some of the really great cards. Now I want the Natural Order and Creature, if I can get it. It's still fine to play Waterlog Grove with Rofellos, it's just one land. It's not the end of the world. Might cut Toski, but we'll see. And Rofellos also makes it not inconceivable to hard cost these Ulamogs. It's gonna be very hard, but it's not impossible. Fortunately, this only gets green creatures, so can't get Ulamogs with it. That's not the land I want, but the land I deserve. I love that comment. Anyway, taking Courser here. I think I'm just not gonna splash opposition. Sorry. Courser is a nice one though. Gives you card advantage and life, so it's really solid in a lot of matchups. So I got 3 more chances to go ahead and get that Thespian Stage. Let's see. Okay, Nissa is great in mono green. Crop rotation, the problem is of course that may not even get the Dark Depth combo. And I think survival still is bad. Has some moments, but so let's see here. I have one more chance to get Thespian Stage, and I didn't get it. Oh well. What are you gonna do? So it's either Carotid or Witness, and I have Regrowth. I think just Carotid is a better card. Alright, you can type in the comments if you saw me miss Thespian Stage, but I don't think I saw it. It's funny if it was in my first pack. I just didn't. Just didn't see it. See. Okay, well, never mind. Alright, Progenitors, I guess. No point in hate drafting. Okay, so what cards are bad? Reclaimer is not good enough anymore. I could play 16 lands with all these mana dorks, seems okay. Also, I'm playing a 39 card deck. ChannelUlamog. The problem, of course, is that I have no way to search for channels, so I'm just gonna have to draw it naturally. But as I said, between Rofellos and Nissa and all of my, maybe even Garruk to some extent, maybe untapping Gaea's Cradle 2, it's not 0% for me to hardcast these. Alright, so do I want Uro, Revoker, or maybe even Dismember as a cyber card against Twin? I think that this deck is very weak to Twin. I'm just gonna take Dismember. It could also be decent against mono white if they have a particularly problematic creature. Maybe something wearing a Yitte. But I'm gonna put it in my sideboard. My problem with the Revoker is to some extent that you have to wait to play it until your opponent plays something you want to revoke, because you don't know if you're gonna do it, and then it's sometimes it's even too late. And I don't have any artifact synergies particularly. Okay, I can take a Cycle land or Kitchen Finks against mono red. Yeah, I'm gonna take Kitchen Finks. It's okay. I could play it instead of Magus of the Order, I suppose, because Magus of the Order kind of sucks. And I think having a Kitchen Finks main deck means I'm so much better against mono red. And it's not even that bad against some controllers who have sweepers, because you're keeping a creature in play. It's good against edicts as well. This is a very sweet card. I've played a lot of this card in my back when it was good. I'm not sure it even played anymore in some modern, but Nurturing Peatland or Botanical Site. I don't think I'm gonna play more than one sacked land here, so. Crop rotation, which I don't need anymore. I don't think I'm gonna crop rotation for Cradle. It's and card that I don't really like anymore. I already have Toski. It's the better version of that card. Because it's a 1/1 indestructible as well. Oh, fantastic hand. So can't quite cast Nissa turn 2. Gonna have to wait to turn 3. So I think because of a swamp, I'm gonna lead with Solver. There are some arguments to lead with Land Rail, so I can maybe attack for 1, but I don't want to get Fatal Pushed or Dismembered, or even Bloodshifts first. Alright, well, my opponent now takes Nissa, I presume, but could take Land Rails if... yeah, exactly. So, might sideboard in Dismember because that deals with Mesmeric Fiend. Right now I don't have a way to get rid of that. I don't think. I mean, if I hardcast Ulamog, but at that point probably either winning or exiling something else. Channel would be a good top deck. Do I have access to 6 mana next turn? Blue-black could mean Reanimate, it could mean blue-black Control. Probably not Storm, but yeah, it's possible. See if my opponent discards a big creature here. No, okay, so I still don't really know what I'm up against. Alright, that's not the worst. I played pre-combat to play around days. I think I want to play it now, get rid of a swamp. I might as well attack for 1. Slow down my opponent a little bit. And I might color screw my opponent. I mean, probably not, but you never know. But, so... Channel is probably my best draw. Rofellos would be good too, assuming it would survive. It would give me enough mana for Ulamog. Because Rofellos would tap for 5 next turn. Or in 2 turns, I guess. Pack Rat. Alright, that's a card that could slowly take over the game, but I'm not too worried about it. Alright, Forest is not that good. I'll attack for... yeah, I think I can attack at least this turn. The next turn I might hold back, but I think I want to trade damage. So Pack Rat sort of suggests Reanimator because it's usually a card that's not that good otherwise. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Channel. And see if my opponent has a counter. Nope. Okay. 2, 3. So I want to cast Nissa after the fact. I think start here. And here. And then I'm gonna exile Mesmeric Fiend and I think a Swamp. Opponent makes a rat here. Now there's Griselbrand, okay. A little scary, but there isn't much I can do. I'll cast Nissa as well. Free. Not playing around days, I just don't want to take too much damage. Untap Forest. So I think I can attack Simahont Griselbrands me next turn with something like Shallow Grave, take 7. So yeah, I can attack with Acidic Slime as well. Also the forest is a blocker. Alright. So Ulamog beats Griselbrand, I think. Well, at very least it's gonna be hard for me to draw cards because Ulamog's gonna attack down to 6 cards left. And the funny thing is, if my opponent bounces Ulamog with like Yays, I can recast it with Nissa. But okay, there is Shallow Grave, okay. Well, not dead, but that is scary. So, do you attack me or Nissa? I mean, got. Okay, I'll attack Nissa, okay. So I guess now you could maybe have Brazen Borer, but Griselbrand will at least go away. As Black Loads, that's not good for me. So my opponent might be playing Griselbrand Storm. Tendrils, it's not exactly lethal right now, but need to kill me now or deal with Ulamog, or else you're getting decked. And the good thing is that I don't lose Brain Freeze probably because I have the other Ulamog in my deck. Though, if my opponent had Tendrils, probably would have attacked me. Pause here. Opponent drew 7 more cards, cast Chromox. Yeah, so my heart seems to be on the Storm end of the spectrum, except Brainstorm. That's not a good sign when your opponent has got Brainstorm. Because if your opponent were desperate, would have kept Brainstorm and cast it. So that's a bad sign for me. I don't think I have any graveyard hate in my sideboard. So this is going to be a tough one. But my bot is still tanking at least. Entomb. For Putrid Imp, okay. Is this Jormung's Will? Necromancy? That's not good. Okay. I mean, you need something. Brain Freeze. Not good enough. Okay, filling the graveyard. Emrakul, shuffling everything back. I mean, Tendrils is gonna be lethal at this point. But Brain Freeze, I'm probably gonna survive unless I get super unlucky and have... No, I don't think I can lose to it either. I guess if no, even if the last card in my deck is Ulamog, I'm gonna have an attack step. Leon of the Veil, okay. I guess my opponent shuffled back the Graver so it doesn't die to Ulamog. Okay. But what is the plan forward? Alright, so now my opponent is not dead, but not sure. What's this? Still has vigilance, okay. Attack you and attack Liliana, I guess. Put my opponent down to 3 cards in deck. Lost Griselbrand, so there they lost. Right. Lost Shallow Grave, that could be important. Lost Emrakul. Emrakul were a way I could have lost that game. This game. Lost Corpse Dance. Okay, Days, Remand, good to know for next game, whether I win or lose. Mana Leak as well. Entombing, but can't Shallow Grave or Corpse Dance. Could Necromancy maybe. But, okay, well. So, do I want Dismember just as a way to deal with Mesmeric Fiend? Could also stop my opponent from gaining 5 life with Griselbrand, you shrink it. Yeah. So I think maybe I remove Nissa, it's a little too slow, and put in Dismember. Or yeah, I should remove Kitchen Things. Oh crap, alright, oh well. Yeah, this hand is okay. Turn to Courser. And Garruk Cradle. Opponent on 6 cards. Well, my opponent doesn't kill Elvish Mystic with Dismember, Fatal Push, but what are you gonna do? This at least goes under the counter spells I saw. So Days, Remand, Mana Leak, so that's why I kept Regrowth. It might help me bring back a card that gets counter. Okay, I think I'm gonna play Cradle over Wartlord Grow. I don't want to take 1 damage. Yes, the life total may not matter, but I think Cradle's not gonna change my opponent's plan that much. And I may need to tap this for several turns, and then that's 1 less Storm from Tendrils. Yes, Rin's Prodigy. Oh, I'm happy I put in Dismember. There's Ulamog. So, let's think here. With Cradle I have access to 5 mana right now. I could start with the Caryatid and then still play Garruk. I could also play Nissa, untap a land, play Caryatid. Can I do everything? So I start with Sylvan Caryatid, then Cradle plus Grove, taps for 4, gets me Garruk, which gives me Cradle plus a land. So I can't go Garruk plus Nissa. So do I want to cast Caryatid plus Garruk, or just Nissa plus Caryatid? think I'm 1 mana short to do everything. I think I'm gonna... Hang on, I'm gonna... Wait. So if I play Nissa, I can get dazed, that's unfortunate. Whereas if I lead with Garruk, I can't get dazed. I think that's the kicker. Play Garruk. Untap 2 target lands. Then cast Carroted. And I guess I attack. Because I didn't want to get dazed, and unfortunately I can't overrun with Garruk and attack with Carroted, so right now I would be attacking for 9 trample. With Nissa that could be more, but I think I have my opponent dead in 2 turns with Garruk and Ultimate. Of course, let's see if I get 2 more turns. I'm probably gonna get 1 more turn, but of course with Jace, crazy things can happen. My opponent could discard Griselbrand and Shallow Grave it, and then I'm... Okay, there's Griselbrand. Let's hope my opponent doesn't have a way to get it into play. There's nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. Having Nissa in play wouldn't have changed that. Shieldred, okay. That is good, but it's no Griselbrand. There's Channel. I could draw that with Waterlogged Grove. Huh, let's think. So, Cradle is free. 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 7 mana. I could start with Nissa. Then I can untap with Garruk, draw, cast Channel. The problem with that play is that it would leave me open to getting Griselbranded, but play Nissa. Opponent is tanking. I think if my opponent had Shallow Grave, would have done it last turn, I think. Well, maybe not, maybe. But if I can stay above 8 mana, that would be good. Eight life, I should say, because then I can't get one shot at Griselbrand, because Ulamog's gonna destroy Shield plus Jace here. I don't think attacking the lands is gonna matter. Maybe my opponent's considering dazing here to stop me from... Okay, no. Tap for mana. Tap that. Then... sacrifice this. Draw a Channel. Maybe I find a land. Nope. Okay. Oh yeah, I'll take 2. Well, I don't think there was a way around that. Untap 2 target lands. Alright, let's cast Channel. 1 mana left. Then 5. I'm gonna give it up an attack here because I really don't want to pay too much. Ulamog, exiling Shieldred and Jace. Now I could cast the other Ulamog, but then I would go down to 3 life and I would be dead to a shallow grave. So I think I'm going to be done here. Attack for 2. And now I'm not dead to Grizzlybrand attacking me. It's going to be bad for me. But it's not going to be the end of the world. Unless my opponent has something else. Smirk Fiend could be the start of the party here. No. I guess my opponent could still have Shallow Grave for blocks, but still gonna get to excel a lot of cards. Let's see, alright. Good hand here. Get to play turn 2 Carotid and then turn 3 either Toski or Courser. And I got probably the best card in my deck in my hand. Or you could argue that Channel with Eldrazi is the way I win most games. Jetmir's Garden. Doesn't give me too much information what I'm playing against, but it could just be in my opponent's deck to fetch. Either way, we shall see. Forest, okay. Wall of Omens. I am a little confused as what I'm playing against, but next turn I can probably play Courser before playing a land. I think that's more better. I mean, Toski means, Wall of Omens means it's going to be hard for me to draw cards. But it's a Metamorph. Yeah, no, Birthing Pot. Ah, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be very interesting. Okay, let's start with Courser. I think I can go over to top of a Birthing Pot, but it's really fun to see it finally get played. Okay, so Cradle can tap for 2. Seems unnecessary to expose it to Wasteland, so I might as well just play a regular Forest and Arbor Elf. Birthing Pot. So what can I pot into a 3-drop? Now it all makes sense. Now I wish I had a Revoker. But oh well. So Kitchen Things is nice with pod because you can get a 4-drop and you can even pod next turn again. Alright. Unfortunately, I don't have a Crater Roof. Crater Roof is the way to go over the top of this stuff, but I don't have it. Podding here. And Omnath. Ooh. Oh man. I'm jealous. My thought has a great deck. Probably should side in Dismember again. 2. Alright, so let's see here. So Ulamog on top. I could go Cradle and cast Avenger. Because Cradle taps for 3 and I unfortunately have to play my land first. Alternatively, I could cast Avenger, shuffle away Ulamog, but then I can't. I mean, I can cast Nissa, shuffle away, but I really think I should play Avenger this turn. Because then I can just go nuts next turn with Cradle or Toski. And Nissa can help me find a land drop. I don't think I can play Nissa first. No, I can't. So I have to do this. 4. Cast Avenger, get 4 01s. And hope my opponent doesn't go too crazy. Because next I can even cast Ulamog if I want. If my opponent doesn't mess with my board. Or my hand. Oh, not my hand. Alright, this game is getting interesting. My opponent has not yet showed a way to get additional lands into play. Because Omnath gets really broken when you're getting the mana. It's the second chapter of this saga, or whatever you want to call it. Because 4 damage to me doesn't matter here. Opponent just scooped, okay. I'm a little disappointed. I was hoping my opponent would go nuts. Okay. So I think I want Dismember over Kitchen. I think sucks in this matchup, probably. Yeah, alright. Oh, this hand is not great, but I still think it's keepable though. Acidic Slime can deal with paw. Opponent is probably Landlight if you're starting with that kind of land. Because otherwise you would play a red land that doesn't deal you damage. Could I draw Channel? Is that unreasonable to ask for? I have 1 chance in 32. Channel would be great. Oh, Skull Clamp. Alright, I'll settle for a Caryatid, setting up a Acidic Slime next turn. I might just Acidic Slime the Skull Clamp. That card's gonna be annoying. So I'll see. Oh, Minsk and Boo, that's annoying. That's gonna be hard to beat. Wish I had a Revoker now, but Minsk and Boo plus Skull Clamp. That's a thing. Although you can just kill your opponent instead. Alright. Still think Channel could be a good draw. Nope. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to cast a Acidic Slime here, I think. Kill Skull Clamp. And my opponent can just draw a bunch of cards. Minsk was probably unbeatable here, but we'll see. Grist. So many Planeswalkers. 7/7 Haste Trample. I can block with Acidic Slime though. Take 5, but next time my opponent could, if I want, okay, I can just kill Acidic Slime, I guess. Sure. Is Channel even? Channel would probably still be fine. Very barely, but I can exile Minsk and Boo. The question is, do I have enough life even? Okay, well, never mind. I'm gonna pack it up. Opponent could just attack me with a 10/10 trample next turn. And yes, it's possible I could block with everything and still be alive, but no, not happen. Alright. Do I want to remove Toski for something more impactful like Polukranos? Yeah, Polukranos looks like it's gonna be better than Toski in this matchup. Just because it might fight down some elves and stuff like that. Still don't like kitchen things though. I think my deck can create some powerful stuff. I think I still have a good chance of winning this matchup. Okay, so this time I have Channel but nothing to do with it. But you can sometimes Channel Polukranos if it's already in play, otherwise it's gonna be 5 green, but Channel Polukranos. Oh well, but ideally I just draw Ulamog. And if I draw Ulamog the CC Song, I might wait a turn because right now I'm probably just gonna have one thing to exile. But Savannah. Okay, Ignoble Hierarch. So okay, well I probably should just dismember that to slow my opponent down. Because next turn I can cast Polukranos and then I can deal with the next thing. But it slows my opponent down some, because you can't really dismember Minsk and Boo in a productive way. Because you can kill the hamster. Ooh. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. Channel. Question is, do I cast Polychronos as well? I don't think I can afford to. My problem is that if I do that, I would have to take an additional 4, go down to 3. It just seems unnecessary, you know. I'm just gonna destroy the savannah. Okay, that was good enough apparently. As I said, my deck has some powerful draw. Last round, and I started with Sol Ring. The only problem is I don't really have anything to accelerate into it. I think I'm going to... I think I'm gonna leave it Arboreal, so maybe I can attack for 1. I have nothing to do with the Sol Ring, and I don't really have to care about the Thoughtseize either because I regrowth. Okay, I'm very confused. My opponent just conceded for no reason. This happened in my last video too. Oh well, I'll take the win, but it's really weird how that happens. Again. Thank you for watching. See you next Cube season.